Hi, in this tutorial we're going to teach you how to add a hard drive to your existing D1 system. This is for customers who just aren't satisfied with the amount of storage they currently have on their system and would like to add more storage. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and check out how much storage we already have on this already. If you click on any of your DVR windows, you can go ahead and right click and go to Disk Record Status, and it should give you the status of your current recording. Right now we only have drive E, so we're going to go ahead and check out of that, and you're going to want to exit out of your DVR system. You can't just minimize it, you have to exit out of it because we are going to be using the DVR Disk Management. So first you want to go to Windows, Computer, right click that and go to Manage. And we are assuming you've already physically installed this hard drive into your system. So you're going to go to Disk Management here on the left. And normally if this is the first time you're going to this window with your hard drive that is brand new, you should get a pop-up saying if you want to choose between MBR or GPT. For any hard drives over 2 terabytes, we recommend GPT, but anything 2 terabytes or less, you can do MBR. Be aware that the DVR only does recognize 2.5 terabytes of information as a storage partition. So if you are adding a 3 terabyte drive or a RAID or a JBOD that is more than 2.5 terabytes, you will need to partition that accordingly. So we're going to go ahead and select our unallocated space. It's selected by the little hash marks right here. Go ahead and right click it and go to Simple Volume, New Simple Volume, and the wizard will come up. Next. Like I said, if you are 2.5 terabytes or lower, you can just leave this at maximum because it fills it out. If not, you want to do 2.5 terabytes or lower partitions. There you go. And then you select your drive letter that you want to assign it to. We're just going to leave it F for default. And then you want to make sure the file system is NTFS, the unit size is default. The label, you can label it anything you want, but for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and call it storage. And you want to make sure that Perform a Quick Format is checked. If it's not checked, this process will take a lot longer. Go ahead and click Next. It'll give you a summary of what you just did right here. Click Finish. Don't exit out of the window yet. Wait for it to finish formatting. And it's done. Close out of that and see it assigned F, a drive letter, and formatted it. Okay, so now we're going to go to Star Bar, All Programs, DVR Server, and we're going to go to the DVR Disk Management right here. And it brought up the screen. Okay, so if you installed the system yourself, you must have remembered to create the DVD buffer, which leaves the 40 on the old E drive. But since that is not the last letter drive now, F is, we're going to have to change this 40. We're going to have to fill this 40 out for E and then leave 40 off for F. That's relatively easy. What you do is you just leave the 40 here because it'll just fill out the 40 when you hit Create Package. And you just subtract this number by 40, which is, 675. Right, and then you're just going to go ahead and hit Create Package, and what it's going to do is it's going to zero out E, max that out for allocation for recording, and then F, that number should change to 40 to leave that amount open for your DVD burner. If you have a Blu-ray or a CD-ROM drive, the numbers will be different. A plain old CD-ROM drive will be only 10 packages. DVDs are 40, like we're using right now, and Blu-rays are 100. So if you have a Blu-ray burner in there, you're going to have to subtract 100 from it. Okay, it should be working pretty fast. Again, we recommend NTFS, not FAT32, because FAT32 will take a very long time to allocate for recording. And it's almost done, and you're going to go ahead and see our numbers change here in a second. And it's done. Create data package and index successful. Awesome. Okay, so now you'll see E is zeroed out. We filled it out. And then F now has 40 left over for our DVD burner buffer. and then you go ahead and click exit right here. You open up the DVR server, and it will show you, if you right click again in any of the windows and go to disk record status, you've now successfully added F. As soon as it finishes recording to E, it will go to F, and then as soon as it's done with F, it will start recycling E, and so on and so forth. Thank you. If you have any questions, go ahead and email us at support@edigitaldeals.com. Call us at 877-DEAL79, extension 2.